Welcome, and we got a special game for you tonight. This one part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now Washington's starting group. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Coulibaly. And it's Valanciunas in its center. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Poole kicks to Valanciunas. Poole against Young. Poole, the pass to Kuzma, launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And here's Kuzma, following the 3 from Bogdanovic. Young with the steal. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Poole against Young. Poole kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Poole buries it from 3-point range.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
To the inside, Capella backs in, coming off the assist from Young.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Poole. Pass to Kispert. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Kuzma passes to Kispert. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Atlanta. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's Capella missing. Wizards trail by 6. Poole kicks to Kispert. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
The Hawks shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Here's Reza Shea. Atlanta again missing. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Kuzma, that's good.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting two men in the league. Second is Corey Kispert.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Offensive rebound, Kuzma with the second effort. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Hawks leading. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Here's Poole. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Pass to Valanciunas. Now, here's Poole. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Here's Risacher. Basket counts.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Risacher, looking comfortable operating inside.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. And here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Kuzma passes to Poole. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Risacher with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Now, here is Young after Clint Capella's miss. Young, good.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
The Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. And a switcher also for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Kispert. Hunter against Kuzma. Hunter with some nice defense.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Young dishes to Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And the first one drops. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 7. Valanciunas against Capella. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. Over Hunter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. Brogdon against Hunter. Washington with the rebound. Now Coulibaly. Last game we saw him score 13.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The Hawks leading by 4. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Kuzma with a screen on Young. Kuzma outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Puts the move on, and Bogdanovich lays it in. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Brogdon to the wing on the left. Poole finds Valanciunas. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Back to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. With the teardrop. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Poole bounce pass. Brogdon with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Now, here's Bogdanovich. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. It's Young on the wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 8 points for Bogdanovich.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Reza Shea. Then for the Wizards, Sar's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bay comes in for Coulibaly. And Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Kispert. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. It's Brogdon, top of the key. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Young. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well. Pass to Hunter. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And Sarr pulls it down.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovic. Hunter against Bay. Back to Hunter. Floats one. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Second is Clint Capella. Fourth, Onyeka Okongwu.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Atlanta making some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Wizards trail by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Sarr. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Here's Kispert, and that one is good. Kispert's got 5 points so far.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Okongwu with it. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Nance, no good. And here's Kispert from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. They trail by 3. We've got Nance. Daniels out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Bay. Nothing on the board. Daniels with it. Hunter on the wing. Nance sets a screen for Hunter. Pass to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, you've got to be decisive in your movements in the pick and roll, and Mr. Nance Jr. does exactly that.
Wizards trail by 5. Now Kispert. Now here's Bagley. Back to Kispert. Over Hunter. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kispert's got 10.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for DeAndre Hunter. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Sarr's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. The 17-footer. And there's Hunter on the assist by Daniels.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Sarr. Down low, here's Bay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Hunter on the wing. Over Sarr. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. For 3, Kispert. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hawks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Zeller. Now Daniels. Back to Zeller. Kicks it out to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Brogdon. Bagley trying to free himself up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off O'Connell. Here's Brogdon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Hunter with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Hunter kicks to Daniels. Hunter down low. Defended by Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Back to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. The 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brogdon the pass to Kispert. Outside, Bagley. In the corner, Bay with it. Fires the 3. Bagley, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Hunter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Sarr. Still scoreless. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Daniels. Young against Brogdon. Pass to Coulibaly. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
That one is off. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
To stop the drought. Trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got his second bucket tonight.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Atlanta making a switch here. Nance is checked in. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Hawks, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And let's get an update on Larry Nance Jr.'s injury with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that it looks like a bruised tailbone and that he's in some pain. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Wizards. Young inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Young against Brogdon. From the low block. Bank shot. No good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Coulibaly. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. Hunter, no one around him. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. Wizards trail by 4. Brogdon looking around. Out left to the wing. Here's Bay. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bay's got 5 points now in the quarter. Johnson outside. Young for three. Washington with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Chicago, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Coulibaly. Shoots over Reza Shea. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
In a moment here to look at the numbers for Kuzma. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Pools checked in for the Wizards. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. To the middle. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 10 points for Bogan Bogdanovich.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Poole against Young. Poole kicks to Kispert. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. Valanciunas with a screen on Okongwu. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And they get it back. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Wizards trail by 4. And here is Poole. He has 7. Kuzma outside. Pass to Poole. Fires for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Capella. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you mentioned it. He's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Reza Shea with it. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Young. Here's the floater. Washington with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
The first free throw is good.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
He makes one of two that time. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 13 points in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kispert with it. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Pass to Coulibaly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with the ball. Picked up by Poole, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Valanciunas. Kuzma, right side. Misses the 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. And Okongwu slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kispert setting the pick for Poole. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Boy, Jordan Poole is a special talent on the offensive end.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Young. That shot off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks ahead, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at Atlanta, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Poole. Taking a look at the Wizards. Poole and Kispert of the guard set. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Coulibaly in at the small forward. Kuzma against Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. The 3 from Poole. Drops in the tray. Poole's got the first field goal of the second half for the Wizards. Now, here's Bogdanovic, defended by Kispert. Okongwu down low. He's against Kuzma. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Washington trailing. Kuzma with it. Okongwu covering. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Over Coulibaly. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. Second, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Bogdanovic. Riza in the corner. Goes up on the wing. Atlanta again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Young against Poole. Now, Coulibaly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 3 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Bogdanovic finds Young. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Kispert with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Corey Kispert. Bogdanovic looking around. Over Kispert. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Oof. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Poole against Young. Poole the pass to Kispert. Drills the three-pointer. Kispert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Hawks passing it around. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out to the right wing. They need this. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. He takes it in. And that one's good. Reza Shea. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Wizards, 2 games back.
And right now for the Hawks, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And again, Washington no good. The Hawks trailing. Reza Shea with it. Picked up by Poole. To the paint. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Poole. No good there. Good work defensively by Capella. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Washington with the rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Poole against Young. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now, here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. Here's Valanciunas. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trail by 3. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Young against Poole. Pass to Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one, and Capella sends it back, and they recover it. The Wizards with another miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Stolen by Kispert. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The Hawks trail by 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Riza with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5 for the tie. On its way from Young for 2. And that one hits back iron. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Coulibaly. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
For the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter. He's checked in for Riza. And it's Johnson in for Young. Sars checked in for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Poole. Johnson kicks to Okongwu. Inside, stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Kuzma slams it in.
Let's remember, this young man has fantastic instincts. How about the defensive versatility to get them in transition? Nicely done.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Pass to Hunter, fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Sars got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Brogdon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Count that bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 7. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 6. Kuzma outside. Pass to Kispert. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A jump hook. It's deflected. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Song. Now Kuzma. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hunter. And laid in to finish the break. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Wizards leading by 6. Coulibaly with it. Kuzma with a screen on Bogdanovich. Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Okongwu after the basket by Washington. Nice move. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. A baseline J. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. Now, Hunter. 10 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. 1:22 left in the third. Kuzma pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Baseline try. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Capella finds Johnson. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Okongwu's shot is good.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brogdon the pass to Kuzma. Here's Song. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From past the arc. They get the rebound. Hunter with it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Hawks working the ball around. Kuzma, right side. The Wizards with another miss. A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Cody Zeller out there with Larry Nance. Then there's DeAndre Honey. Then it's Daniels, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Bagley. And here is Brogdon. He's covered by Daniels. Now, here's Brogdon. Guarded closer. And the shot goes in.
Boy, hard to defend that any better. Just Malcolm Brogdon's ability to play through the contest, really nice.
Now here's Nance. Now here's Hunter. Nance a screen on Bay. Here's Hunter. Back to Nance. And stolen by Bay. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Bagley. Song, the pass to Brogdon. To the wing right side. Here's Bay. Second chance shot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Hawks trail by 5. And Hunter, here we go. Up again. And the second chance effort by Hunter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's Brogdon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Bay against Hunter. Pass to Carrington. Back to Bay. In the corner, it's Brogdon. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Zeller. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Wizards leading by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington, covered by Hunter. And here's Daniels. Hunter up top. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Driving in, and it's Carrington missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
On offense, here are the Wizards. Here's Carrington. It's Sarr, top of the key. Astor Bay. Outside for Bagley. Nance comes with the double team. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
The first one falls. Young's checked in for Dyson Daniels. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Washington. That one misses.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Now, here is Young. Back to Hunter. Zeller up top. Pass to Johnson. To tie it up. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Nance outside. Back to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Young's shot is good.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Washington shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. Count it, and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Zeller. Reza Shea is coming in for Nance, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Jalen Johnson.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Sarr with it. Now Coulibaly. Here's Poole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Boy, Jordan Poole may be slight of frame, but this guy willing to challenge any defender.
And he knocks down the first one. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in. All free throws good from Poole.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money. Young
passes to Okongwu. Now, here's Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. Washington with the rebound. Poole's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kuzma with it. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's outside Bogdanovich. Capella at the elbow. Shoots over Kuzma. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Coulibaly. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Young sets a screen for Rizachet. 3-pointer. Atlanta again missing. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now, Coulibaly goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. And it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Poole. Young from outside. Great open look there. 16 points for Bogdanovich.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Washington leading now by 5. And here is Poole. Kuzma passes to Valanciunas. Poole with it. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Kispert. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Kispert. Fires from deep. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Coulibaly. Young looking around. That one no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Poole. Valanciunas sets a screen for Poole from 12 feet out. And that one is off. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Poole after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Kuzma outside. The kick out to Poole. No good from outside.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pass to Rizachet. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Coulibaly. And he gets the bucket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 6. It's Poole with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
That's Jordan Poole going off the dribble drive, taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Young misses from short range. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Hawks trail by 8. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Coulibaly finds Kispert. Back to Coulibaly. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Shoots over Capella. No good from Valanciunas. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Kispert.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession lead.
Kuzma with it. Okongwu covering. The Wizards with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole against Young. Capella with a screen on Poole. Young for 3. Count it!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Atlanta. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.